I mean, I think Playwrights Horizons is transparently one of the best off-Broadway theaters in town. I mean, just the work that they've done here in the last 3, 4, 5 seasons especially, it's just been almost everything I've seen here during that time. I've just, felt that strange mixture of like feeling lucky to have been there and excited and inspired in my own work and like a little bit jealous and angry at the people who made that happen. And, so that's when you've seen something good. I can't think of another theater where I've had that experience more consistently lately.
I've been working almost exclusively on new plays for years. I really like the dramaturgical process. I like to be involved with the writer as they're developing the play. I feel like it's exciting for me to be involved from the beginning in all stages. I'm sort of obsessive and want to be involved in it. Well, I grew up here and saw a lot of off-Broadway plays and sort of fell in love with the idea of getting to work in the field. And then right after college, I sort of plopped myself back in New York and worked here as an intern. And, I was like a dorky theater fan, and I would look at the front page of a DPS acting edition and see like all the names of the people that were involved in the original production and think, wow, that's something I'd really like to be able to do. And then all of a sudden, I was in the room seeing great artists make work and sort of fell in love with it. And I thought, I worked at a few places, and I thought Playwrights Horizons, the thing I really got from it was that from Tim Sanford and the whole staff, that their heart was in the right place. It was about developing artists and making great work, and they kept their eyes on that and really inspired me when I was just starting. So last year, it was fun to get to come back here and, actually put my name on the original production list of a play here, and I'm really happy to be back.
We've been talking about how wonderful it's been to work here because I feel like we've had a lot of support but also a lot of freedom and like just the right amount of both.
It feels fantastic, and it's kind of awesome to feel like I actually have an artistic home. Mm-hmm. I remember when I was younger, in the 70s and early 80s, when Joe Papp was running the Public Theater, there were all those artists that it was their artistic home. It was Merrill and Kevin Kline and Raul Julia. And I remember thinking so enviously that, what would it be like to have an artistic home? Oh my God. I don't imagine I'd ever have one. And for most of my career, I have sort of felt like I haven't had one. I never felt like I was championed by a particular theater that way. But I completely feel that now. I am struck by how happy I am in this building and how much I care for the staff and how I feel cared for by the staff. And the gratitude I feel that the theater has afforded me this opportunity to do work that is really important to me.
Bliss. I love it here. And the 2 times that I've been here, I felt so blessed to be in these rooms. What I love about, though, what Tim has sort of structured here, I really do believe it is about the playwright. It really is. It's called Playwrights Horizons, and it's about the playwright. We work every day for the next month. We haven't even started previews yet, and we will work every day and then perform at night. Every day, perform at night to really nurture the play, and the play will keep changing, and we'll keep tinkering, and then you open, and then you close. You close in like 2 weeks. That's the exciting part about it, is to sit in that room with those people who are all trying to like solve this puzzle to get it right. Yeah, that's what we're doing downstairs. Now all these the technical elements and all the design elements are coming into place, and there's Trip and Adam and the whole team sitting around going, How do we continue to tell this story, this little fable that we have, adding all of these other elements? How do we stay true to what it was when it was in this room? Thrilling, I gotta say, thrilling.
I was just sitting up in rehearsal the other day, and I was like, isn't it amazing that like Michele Pawk and Birney and Celia and Victor are actually trying to make these people that I made up in my head be real and be alive. And they're working their butts off to do it. They're like thinking hard, using all of their artistic abilities. It's shocking. I mean, it's exciting, and to watch Tripp try to have it flow in the way that it would on the page, but have to do it on stage with people walking. I love the ephemeral quality that we're only going to get to see it once, and that with the audience we're going to make this moment.
I've always wanted to work here, to enter into a family and be in the company of all of these amazing and wonderful things that have happened through the years or whatever. It's just fantastic.
Because early on it was just like, yeah, this thing is happening. And then the brochure came, and then the graphic options came for the poster, and that's when I was really like, it was like, OMG, like this is really happening. Like actually seeing those graphic options were just, like that was it. And to sort of see my name in print and to see it was a new play by me, like that was, I feel like that was the only time that it was really, it kind of slapped me in the face.
It's incredibly thrilling and fulfilling. I didn't quite dare to dream that we could go as far as Playwrights Horizons, and to be among the work that you have premiered and developed is incredibly intoxicating and thrilling. The loving care that it has gotten in the developmental readings, the attentive, insightful feedback that I've gotten both from the supporters of the theater as well as the artistic staff has pushed the play to be something that is the piece I am most proud of in my work so far.
With nothing left to lose.
What they're able to do year after year in terms of turning out some of the best work in the country is not lost on me, because I have worked a lot of regional theaters, and they look to this place as a beacon for like, what's our season going to be next year? And I guarantee you, every single major theater, regional theater in the country picks up this brochure and starts to read plays based on their selection. So